Good morning. Hope you're doing well this morning. Hope y'all had a great weekend. This morning in my devotion, I was reminded that God is the rock to which we need to cling, the rock of our salvation. We're going through times of trouble, going through times of sorrow. God is the rock to which we need to cling, and I'm reminded of a story in my life that in 2000, when I got out of the military, I was a military policeman for 10 years in the Army. I thought that I was going to pretty easily get a job as a law enforcement officer somewhere. But as I realized, God had a plan for my life because that summer I also submitted my life to full time ministry into where God was leading me. And the police departments that I had applied to, none of them had responded to me. And so I didn't know what I was going to do. And so I was getting ready to pack up and actually move back home to where I grew up, Connecticut, to try to find a job in ministry. But God had different plans for my life. You see, I continued to look to God as my fortress and my rock and clung to Him because I didn't know what else I was going to do. And a week before I moved, I got a letter from the Phoenix City Police Department asking me to apply with them, and because I had applied and asking me to come down and take their tests. And a week later, I was hired as a police officer, and I worked there for 3 years, and then went into ministry in 2004 for 15 years at Fort Benning with Club Beyond. You see, had I not clinged to God and done what I wanted to do, then who knows where I might have been. But God is the rock that we need to cling to when we are walking through times of trouble. And David penned a psalm when he was running from Saul. You see, David had been anointed king, but yet had not been put in power yet. And Saul was still king, and he didn't like that David was his successor, was chasing after him. And David penned the words of Psalm 18 when he said, I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God, my rock where I seek refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I called to the Lord who is worthy of praise, and I was saved from my enemies. You see, when we're going through times of trouble in life, when we're going through times of sorrow, the person that we need to cling to is God Himself. He is the rock, the one who never moves, the impenetrable rock, the one who will anchor our life. And so, my question for you is, where do you turn when you're going through times of trouble? Where do you turn to? Do you turn to things of this world, or do you turn to God, who is the anchor of our soul? Hope you have a great day.